Okay. One thing in general, if all these days, if offline classes would have been there, no, things would have been more streamlined. Uh, Normally, we expect sincerity from all the students, and especially ASB, we expect very good seriousness from everyone. Okay, this is not like it's like children's play that till 10th class just like a play you go. All right, you have to be very serious in the class. Okay, some people they think that especially those are coming to offline. Okay, by making some foolish jokes, they can catch the attention of the whole class. Okay, then you will be recognized as a fool in the class. That's all. Anybody want that recognition? No, right? Okay. So please be serious. Okay, we are not. Sometimes teachers may play some jokes just so that class will be lively and student doesn't feel so much heaviness. Okay, students cannot take advantage of that. You have to be very serious. All right. Okay, those are online. I hope in one of the video I'm somehow to set up I'm not visible, but in one video I'm visible, right? Okay, so you can manage with that. I think the board is more clear in that also. I think 20th one you have to just do the whole process that they want us to express one vector as a combination of other vectors. So they want us to write 3a bar minus b bar plus 2c bar in terms of alpha, beta, gamma. So I am going to take, let it be L times alpha bar, M times beta bar and N times gamma bar. Alpha bar given as 2a plus 3b minus c, and beta bar is given as a minus 2b plus 2c, and gamma is given as minus 2a plus b minus 2c, minus 2a plus b minus 2c. Okay, so 3a bar minus b bar plus 2c bar. When you expand this, what is a bar coefficient? 2l here plus m here minus 2n here times a bar. 3l here minus 2m here plus n here, that is b bar, and minus l plus 2m minus 2n times c bar. But just equate the coefficients, that's all. Okay, so I'm not going to solve, I'm going to compare and write three equations. You have to solve and tell me what are the equations, okay? When you compare a bar coefficients, you'll get 2l plus m minus 2n is 3. When you compare b bar coefficient, 3l minus 2m plus n equal to minus 1. When you compare c bar coefficient, minus l plus 2m minus 2n is 2. Just solve normally and find element. You can add them, subtract them, something you do, you can try to find element values. Okay, I can call equation 1 here, equation 2 and equation 3. If I take equation 1 minus equation 3, you can solve in different ways. From this, if I remove this, 2n will cancel. 3l minus m is equal to 1. If I eliminate n from these two or even from these two, equation 1 plus 2 times equation 2, n will get cancelled, or 2 plus 6, 8l, m minus 4m minus 3m, minus 2n plus 2n cancel, 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so when I multiply 3 and subtract this equation 4 and equation 5, 3 times equation 4 minus equation 5, 9l minus 8l is l, minus 1 cancel, 3 minus 1 is 2. L is 2 means m is 5. 16 months, this is good. Then L is 2 and m is 5, 4 plus 5, 9, 6, n is 3. I am getting LM and values 253, is it correct? Yes. That's it, substitute 253. Okay, when you substitute 253 back in our original one, from this now we will get 3a bar. Oh, you cannot sit down. Okay, now this equation based on this result will become 3a bar minus b bar plus 2c bar is equal to L is 2. So 2 alpha bar, 5 beta bar plus 3 gamma bar. Okay. This is one method. Another method is somebody could do from the options. Take each option, substitute alpha, beta, gamma, whichever gives 3a minus b plus 2c, that is correct. Okay. So, or verify from options. Okay. Basically, nothing great. They also already asked us to express in terms of alpha, beta, gamma. Huh? Hmm. In fact, in general, we know whenever you know three vectors in space, every other vector in space can be written as a combination of the three vectors in the space. So, what is that combination we are finding the element values? I got L value, when I kept it back, I take M value. We got element values. We assumed this, so element values we got put it there. Okay. This element values kept in here, which gave you this result. Okay, we'll do up to 33 as far as possible, and if those who completed up to 33, you can again do from 45 onwards till end. Those who completed, please try next question. Don't have to wait for me. I hope everybody completed this whole thing, right? Okay. Okay, 21. Normally in vectors, finding circumcenter of a triangle if vertices are given is not that easy. Even in 3D geometry, it is not that easy. Let us see. This is an easy question. What is given 21? But why it is easy, we'll discuss. But apart from that, if I randomly give some 2, 3, 3, 5, 9, 10, 14, 100, 9, minus 53. That is, I'll give 3 points in space. Anybody want to tell me how are you going to find circumcenter of this in 3D geometry? Okay. I can take some S circumcenter as XYZ and equate SA equal to SB equal to SC. This is ABC. Okay. Are you sure we'll be able to get S? You take SA equal to SB, you will get one equation. SB equal to SC, you will get another equation. SC equal to SA is not required because in these two that is also there, right? Okay. We will get two equations only, but we have three unknowns. So we will not be able to get. What is that? We are not complete enough here. Because SA equal to SB equal to SC means there should be a circumcenter. Is this sufficient or anything more is required?
It should lie on the plane.
Yes. S should lie within the plane containing ABC also. For example, imagine you have a circle on the ground. Okay. At the center you keep a vertical pole. The bottommost point of the pole is equidistant from every point on the circle because it's center of the circle. But that is not the only point equidistant from all the points on the circle. You take any point on the pole also, it is equidistant from. Okay, so if I take a circle on the ground, take a pole, if A is somewhere here, B is somewhere here, C, if S is here, SA equal SB equal SC. But if I take right above that one point, that is also equidistant from all of them. So when I take SA equal SB equal SC, I will not just get this point, I will get this whole line equation actually. Actually, SA equal to SB will give you a plane equation. Why? Forget about all this in 3D geometry. If I have 2 points in space, how many points are equidistant from these 2 points A and B? You take any 2 points in space A and B, how many points are there equidistant from these two? Infinite. All of them will form what together? It will become perpendicular bisector plane. You take that line segment, cut with a plane perpendicular, every point on that plane is equidistant from that, right? Okay. So when you take SA equal to SB, what you get is you will get this plane equation. When you take SB equal to SC, you will get perpendicular bisector of BC, that plane equation. When you solve this plane and this plane, you will get one common line. Whenever you take two planes in 3D geometry, they will intersect at how many points? One line, infinite points, they will form a line. So when you take only this much, you will get one line. In that line, there is a particular point which is in the plane of ABC also. Okay, so it is important to check that. So you have this problem in 3D geometry, which is not easy because I have to find the plane containing ABC. I have to take this equation, and solve them. If 3D geometry have a problem, vectors also have same problem. Okay, you cannot simply take that. But only in two cases it is easy, when it is right angle triangle or when it is equilateral triangle, right? Okay, in right angle triangle, the midpoint of the hypotenuse itself is circumcenter. In equilateral triangle, centroid itself is the circumcenter. If they ask for general scalene triangle, process is lengthy. So if they ask circumcenter here right at the beginning of vectors, means it must be one of the right angle triangle or equilateral triangle. Okay, so what they gave are not sides, they gave vertices. So I have to find the lengths. Okay, it is not necessary that I have to do every time like vectors. I can do like 3D geometry and do it also this one. Okay, I can take point A as 1 comma 1 comma 1. I plus j plus k means point is 1 comma 1 comma 1. Point B as 4 comma 1 comma 1. Point C as 4 comma 5 comma 1. When I find AB distance, it is root over 3 square plus 0 square plus 0 square 3. When I find BC distance, 0 square plus 4 square plus 0 square 4. When I find AC distance, 3 square plus 4 square plus 0 square, which is 5. In fact, all of them have same z coordinate, right? Actually, they are points. If you remove that z coordinate, 1 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 4 comma 5 are 3 points in your 3D geometry. You know, that means in one plane, they're forming a right angle triangle and they went to z equal to one plane. It's okay. I just want the distances. It's quite easy to see that they are forming a right angle triangle. Where is the right angle? B. AB is 3. Okay. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay. So AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. ABC is right angled at B. Triangle ABC is right angled at B. So circumcenter is midpoint of hypotenuse AC. Alright, midpoint of hypotenuse AC. Alright, that's it. Circumcenter is what is AC midpoint? 1 plus 4 by 2, 1 plus 5 by 2, 1 plus 1 by 2, which is 5 by 2, comma 3, comma 1. So you want to write in vector form, okay, OS bar, the position vector of that is 5 by 2i plus 3 by 2j plus k. Sorry, not visible. So OS bar is 5 by 2i plus 3j plus k. One may say, is it that you are converted into 3D and do like this, convert by vectors? You can do it. If you want to find length, AB length, you take OA bar as I plus j plus k, OB bar is 4i plus j plus k, OC bar is 4i plus 5j plus k. Find AB bar and then find magnitude of that, you'll get AB length. Find BC bar and then find magnitude of that, you'll get BC length. Find CA bar and find magnitude of that, you'll get AC length. And then you say OS bar is OA bar plus OC bar by 2. Like that also you can. Those are online, is it clear? Okay. Suraj, still not yet came back to Vizag? Where are you? Okay. (22) in center we have a formula, just A into position vector of A, small b into position vector of B, small c into position vector of C by A plus B plus C, direct. Huh?
It is also an equilateral triangle.
Oh, in 22, yeah. Are you sure it is equilateral triangle? Now when you find the lengths they came equal, okay, then it is as good as centroid. Okay, most of these questions are not difficult, quite easy. Just we are getting familiar with the vectors, that's all, through these questions. Okay, I am arranging this. I hope everybody completed. Okay. 22. Normally for in center we have this formula OI bar is equal to A into OA bar plus B into OB bar plus C into OC bar by A plus B plus C. Like we have in 2D geometry, AX1 plus BX2 plus CX3 by A plus B plus C, so on, where A will be BC, B will be CA and C will be AB. Okay. So here I have to find small a, which is BC. I am directly converting into 3D and finding distance formulas straight away. That is 4 plus 6 whole square minus 6 minus 3 whole square 3 minus 4 whole square. This is 10 square, this is 9 square, this is 1 square. Square root of 10 square plus 9 square plus 1 square. Small b is CA. Distance between C and A is minus 6 minus 3 whole square 3 minus 4 whole square 4 plus 6 whole square. Again, I don't have to even simplify this. It is coming same 9 square plus 1 square plus 10 square. Small c is AB, which is again 3 minus 4 whole square 4 plus 6 whole square minus 6 minus 3 whole square. Again, it is same square root of 1 square plus 10 square plus 9 square. So all three sides are equal. It is an equilateral triangle. So centroid and incenter, circumcenter all are same. Okay, or you put it here, all will come same, so they will cancel out. So we'll get A equal to B equal to C is equal to root over whatever 100 182. So now OI bar will become OA bar plus OB bar plus OC bar by 3, directly the centroid only. Okay, so just add all the three vectors. 3i plus 4j minus 6k plus 4i minus 6j plus 3k minus 6i plus 3j plus 4k by 3. Okay, what will come that 3 plus 4 7 minus 6 I 4 plus 3 again j minus 6, so I plus j plus k by 3. In this question, if you observe, from origin, what is the distance to first point A? Root over 3 square plus 4 square plus 6 square, right? That is some root 61 or something anyway. Can I say origin is equidistant from all ABC? So if OA equal to OB equal to OC, what can I conclude? OA distance, OB distance, OC distance are equal. Yeah, we found AB, BC, CA, they are equal. That's why I am saying equilateral triangle. Let us say I did not check this. Just because OA, OB, OC are equal, can I say it is equilateral triangle? No. Let us say I have a circle. Point A is here, point B is here, point C is here. Okay. Origin is now first of all when origin is here also it need not be. Let us origin is here, OA equal to OB equal to OC doesn't mean origin is the what you call, okay, here origin is, but let us say take O a little above. Then also OA equal to OB equal to OC, but doesn't mean O is the circumcenter of triangle ABC. Doesn't mean ABC is equilateral. ABC need not be equilateral for OA equal to OB equal to OC, right? Okay. Here it is equilateral triangle not because directly root over 3 square plus 4 square plus 6 square is same magnitude for all of them. That is distance from origin, not because of that. For example, the first vector instead of minus 6k, I'll write plus 6k, let us say. Okay, 3i plus 4j instead of minus 6k, I'll write plus 6k. OA, OB, OC all will be equal, but these distances will not come equal. Because I made one number into plus 6, this is going to be what now then? Not this, this will be. Oh no, where is that I am using? CA and AB. This is going to be 4 minus 6, it will come 2 square. And this is going to be plus 6 minus, it will become 3 square, they will be different. Okay. Just by changing one minus somewhere, it appears like equilateral, but it is not. Because AB, BC, CA lengths are, okay. So ABC is equilateral triangle in this question, not because origin is equidistant from ABC. It is because distance between A and B, distance between B and C, and distance between C and A are equal. Not because of origin has any connection to this. Neither origin is circumcenter also. Not circumcenter, not centroid. I hope for online people board is clear. Okay. In other class also board is no problem, right? No problem. Okay, good. Okay, those who completed, just read 23 and try. Okay, completed everybody. I'm erasing this. Yes.
How to find the point of intersection of two vectors?
Vectors will not intersect. That means they don't have fixed place. What do you mean by point of intersection? Okay, they can intersect anywhere. Every point is a point of intersection. Okay, 23, they gave position vector of the midpoints. Okay, fine. If we take a triangle ABC and AB and AC, all right. If I take this midpoint as D, this is E, this is F. Okay, we know if you take a triangle, take the midpoints of the three sides, they themselves form another triangle. Centroid of this triangle and the total triangle is same. And not only that, we also know AFDE is a parallelogram, BFED is a parallelogram, DFEC is a parallelogram, right? These two are equal, these two are also equal and parallel. In fact, this is half of this and parallel to that. We know all that, but let us see what is given. They gave midpoints of AB and AC. So they gave this and this. And they gave centroid and they want position vector of A. Okay. They gave G. So somebody can find D and then we can find A. Okay. Maybe I'll prefer that. Okay. So I'll prefer like this, that G is centroid of triangle ABC and also centroid of triangle DEF. Okay. So OG bar, I can write OD bar plus OE bar plus OF bar by 3. If I want OD bar, I can write 3 times OG bar and minus OE bar minus OF bar. 3 times, what is the centroid in this question? 2i plus 3j plus 4k. Minus OE bar is position vector of AC. Position vector of AC is the second one, j plus 2k. OF bar is position vector of AB, which is I minus j plus k. Okay, so 6i minus I 5i, so 9j, 8j, again 9j, 12k minus 2k, 10k plus 9k. Okay. Okay. Now, how to find A? AFED is a parallelogram. AFDE is a parallelogram. I think we all know in a parallelogram, sum of these two is same as sum of these two, because that is a midpoint basically. If I actually join this and this is M, because it's a parallelogram, somebody can write OM bar as OA bar plus OD bar by 2. It is midpoint of AD. You can also write midpoint of E and F, OE bar plus OF bar by 2. I am sure even in 2D geometry you have done like that, right? If there is a parallelogram And if you know this, how will you find this? You add these two, subtract this, you will get this. You remember that? How that is derived? Because midpoint of these two is same as midpoint of these two. The same thing I am trying to do here. Okay, so online they can see this. Okay. OE bar plus OF bar by 2. So when I equate these two and I want OA send OD that side, I can cancel these two now and send that side. I will get OA bar is equal to OE plus OF minus OD. I would have done this earlier, but I don't know D. Right now I found D, I can use it. Okay, so if I use this, OE, that is that one, J plus 2K. OF, that is I plus J minus K. Minus OD is 5I plus 9J plus 9K. That is I minus 4I, 2 minus 7J, 2K minus K minus 9K minus 8K. 4I minus 7J minus 8K. Is some calculation wrong somewhere? No, it's not I plus J minus K, I minus J plus K. Okay. Then 2K plus 3K, this is minus 6K, J minus J is cancel minus 9J. Okay. Yeah, first we can find, you want to assume something here and find this and then you centroid formula? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that also. Yes, you can do that. Okay. So what is that you want to do? Assume OA bar is A bar.
No, sir. We first found OF bar, sir. We consider OD bar.
OE and OF is given.
OD we found, sir, by using central form.
Okay. Oh, after that instead of this you will say 2:1 ratio. Oh, that's also nice. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Nice. Okay, another method for this is G divides A and D in the ratio 2:1. Okay, directly you can do that way also. In fact, I can even tell AF this one some other way also we can do it. That means M divided AG in what ratio also I can make out that. I'll try to tell that also. Let people complete this, we will discuss a little more. But somebody may say, I don't want to use this concept that centroid of triangle ABC is same as centroid of triangle DF. You don't have to use it. Okay. Assume this is A bar. You can write this in terms of OF and A bar. This you can write OE and A bar. This plus this by 3 is centroid. From that you can find OA bar. Right? Okay. So we can find OA bar also like that. If somebody has not understood some part of it, I am ready to explain. After you complete this, I will discuss other methods for the same question.